A warm welcome. In this episode, I'm going to continue and do another contemplative practice. And I want you to have the experience of pausing in the middle of a day. And the verse from today is going to be from John. I'm not going to spoil it for now, but it's a really beautiful one to encourage you for today and for this week and the season that we're in. And with that, what we're going to do is we're going to, again, connect with that awareness that we have available from God through, it's a global awareness. And we have many functions in our brain, but this is amazing. We kind of unfocus a bit from focusing on one thing or the other. We just unfocus while we sit in God and we observe thoughts and body sensations and emotions. And I'll walk you through that like I do in my group coaching and community for professional Christian women, which if you haven't set up a call with me to inquire about it, I really encourage you to do that. I can answer all the questions that you might have about it. And then I will read this verse to encourage you. And we'll see how God is unfolding this verse in your life today, this week. And please type in the chat. Type in the chat what your experience is, what inspiration you might get from this verse today. And if you are a regular, I want to welcome you back. And if you don't know me, I'm Dr. Ioana Popa from Team for the Soul. And I'm so passionate. God really put in my heart for years, and I couldn't see the signs, but it really revealed at the beginning of this year a passion for working and supporting Christian women, Christian professional women, for whatever walks of life, in such a way that we can all continue to grow as merit-bearing women. Because guess who was there when Christ resurrected first and recognized that? The merit-bearing women. We women have a ability to sense Christ and God in subtle ways and really have the ability to trust God and move forward and support and encourage others. This is a really amazing gift that we have, and I want to encourage you to do this. And with that, let's dive in. All right, so as we are starting this, I'm assuming that you are sitting down in a place without distractions to do this practice, this contemplative practice where you connect with God. So as you're sitting, I encourage you to have your back straight, your feet planted solidly on the ground. And I want to invite you to bring God and Christ in the midst of this. Either with your mind or a visual, if you love icons, or if you have a Bible, you can pause me and bring it here if you don't have it readily available, or touch your cross, or anything that can help you stay grounded in the three-dimensional world as you start this contemplative practice. So you have the assurance that you are connecting with God. And what we will do, we will tap into the awareness, which is a natural psychological function that we have. It's a gift from God. When we are calm and relaxed and aware, and then we are going to notice the thoughts, the body, the emotions while we're breathing deeply for a few minutes. And then I will read a verse to inspire you in this season from John. That is something to inspire you about God. And I invite you, as you are doing this, once we are done, that you'll take some time to journal and see, what does this mean for you today? What does it mean for you this week and for this season? All right, so when you're ready, let's start taking some deep breaths from the belly. So we're calming our body. This is the fastest way we're calming our body. Breathe in regularly, counting to 5. And exhaling, counting to 5. This allows for the body to get oxygen inside, and being regular and rhythmical, it'll settle the body. And just notice different sensations that might go through your body, but unfocus from each and every one of them. Stay a bit in the totality of it. With the same way as we look at an object, we can also zoom out a bit, and you notice in all the sensations in your body. It's a natural function that we have. We'll tap into more of a general awareness of your body through what's called proprioceptors. I'm not saying that to give you a science lesson, but to tell you that this is a natural phenomena. There's actually receptors described in the science that our bodies are having, so you know there's nothing unusual about the state of being. So as you take some deep breaths and notice your body, notice you do have a body, but you're more than that. And keep bringing deeply from your belly, inviting Christ with your inhalation, exhaling any worries or any things that are stressful, maybe. Just leaning into God. Another deep breath, and maybe notice your thoughts swirling in your mind, or maybe it's quiet and peaceful. No matter what it is, it's great. It is what it is. As God said, I am who I am. Just notice for a few minutes there's nothing to do, nothing to think, nothing to worry. We are switching into a way of being. Just being with God for a few minutes, that's all. And unhook from your thoughts. Get a bit of a distance from your thoughts. Like clouds in the sky, and just notice the blue sky in between kind of thing. Keep breathing deeply, and you might notice different reactions if you have different feelings. That's natural. Imagine them like waves, and you stay planted in your chair and feet grounded and planted in Christ, like the vine, like grapes on a vine. And as you do that, I'm going to read this verse from John 7:37-38. No worries, I will tell you, you'll see the actual quote. You don't have to memorize it right now. But this is where Jesus, on the last and greatest day of the festival, he stood and said in a loud voice, "Let anyone who is thirsty come to me and drink. Whomever believes in me, as scripture has said, rivers of living water will flow from within them." Let anyone who is thirsty come to me and drink. And rivers of living water will flow from within them. Just allow this experience of Christ as we're thirsty for Christ, and we come to drink from God. That living water is flowing from within you. Living water flows from within you. Keep staying in that space in between thoughts and emotions and body sensations. Stay in your soul. See how God might be speaking with you in a soft voice, or show you an image, or just an experience inside. There's no right or wrong. Just be there. And I'll be quiet for a minute. And now, with this verse, hold it very preciously in your being, in your soul, also in your emotions. Bring your emotions, connect with them, and your thoughts and your body, your earthly vessel, your day-to-day way of being and personality. And just slowly come back and just wiggle your toes and your fingers and start gently moving your body. Open your eyes if you had them closed, and just look around and connect with your day-to-day existence. Just notice you're alive. And if you'd like to, you can pause me and start journaling, and I will, when you're ready, come right back. So if you're watching this, I am assuming you're back. If you needed to take notes and journal about this verse, may this verse really, really inspire you. So I'm going to share again the verse from John 7:37-38. On the last and greatest day of the festival, Jesus stood and said in a loud voice, "Let anyone who's thirsty come to me and drink, and whoever believes in me, as scriptures has said, rivers of living water will flow from within them." Now, for me, a miracle just happened while I was sharing this with you. I had this water bottle. I don't know if you can see it. Literally, it's been sitting here for the next 10 minutes. I haven't drank. And as I was sharing this verse the first time, the living water, there was a disturbance in the water. No kidding. I just heard this noise. I don't know if it was recorded. And I looked at the bottle and was like moving. It was like, God is present. He's listening. He's listening to what you are right now. So I hope you're inspired and really allow these verses to really inspire you today, for the week. Type in the chat, whatever your experience it is, and to inspire each other. And feel free to share this YouTube with anyone that you know in your circles. We never know which Christian woman is needing this message today. The sense of God working through us, the living waters. So do share that. And if you're moved and you're considering joining our community of Christian women, where we meet for group coaching twice a month, and we do exercises every time, and we also connect and we grow together through different courses, but in the same time through conversations and connections, then set up an inquiry call. Even if you're not sure, just set up one. I'll answer all your questions, and we can decide if this might be good for you or not. So with that, I'm going to end with a prayer. Dear God, thank you so much for today. May you bless the Christian woman that's listening. It's so amazing how we can connect in time and space this way. And may the living waters move from inside of her. And may, as she is thirsty and brings her longings and her prayers and her desires, may you answer them. You said, whatever you ask of me, ask in my name, and God will respond. And may she will come through her prayers to you, and may living waters flow from inside, from within. And with that, I send you many blessings, many prayers, and we'll connect next time. And until then, I say goodbye for now.